Sound, as understood by ancients, you know, the Druids and all the mystics, and modern physicists now are realizing that it's an expression of the divine in all forms, from the simple to the complex. And physicists study the composition of minute and vast distances from the planets to the atoms. What they have discovered is that everything is really connected through electromagnetic fields, if you don't already know this. But infinitely small molecules and atoms will behave in certain ways, and they can be influenced by electromagnetic fields. And of course the DNA, 528 Hertz, used in the microbiologist lab. The benefits of this knowledge are now being used every day in simple things like plasma TVs and cell phones and satellites and microwave ovens as well. Our society is completely dependent on this technology, but we can use this technology to heal our bodies by inputting a harmonic frequency into a person's body or ailing organ to stimulate the body to heal. And as such, our bodies are intimately connected to the fifth law of perfect health, the law of electricity and magnetism. Ultimately, it's the quantum field. We are really beings of light, and the light inside us is brighter when there is no fermentation. And when we radiate light, then health follows. The world's leading physicists are now saying that there is really an energetic dimension that pervades everything in and around us. And it's very, very exciting. So without this energetic field, an organism is in effect dead. So electricity actually is the stuff of life, and so is magnetism. And electromagnetic signals are real, and they are based on physical findings and provable experimental facts. Frequencies make up everything. It is an absolute fact that you and I and everything else are similar in that we are all made of molecules. The purity of the arrangement of those molecules that make you and I up is critically important, because the quality of the molecules that makes us up affects everything. I mean, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus in our bones, you know, the zinc and the potassium and the magnesium that needs to run our livers and our kidneys. So in essence, this really is a lifestyle program, and anything less than that is not going to give you such good results. You are creating a new lifestyle, a new body. And if you talk to anyone who is slim and fit and ask them how they do it, they will almost likely tell you that they have learned how to think right, how to eat right, and how to exercise regularly. And that is just part of their lifestyle. Passion is also involved with those kind of people. Passion is what gets you motivated. Passion is a feeling, it's an emotion, which is actually a highly charged electromagnetic frequency being pulsed out by the human brain experiencing that passion. Highly successful people are passionate about what they do, and it gets them up in the morning, and it's the mental fuel to achieve great goals. And Napoleon won every battle before he fired one bullet or charged one horse. He'd thought about it. He had already planned his victory in his head down to the finest detail. And today we have great tools like neuro-linguistic programming, otherwise known as NLP. And that's basically think things into being. Think it into being, and those are the techniques, how to think well. In Chinese medicine, they believe in the energy of the body. They believed that there was this universal energy that flowed through specific meridians within the body, and it reflected the energy balance within the organ system itself. And they could use acupuncture needles and herbs and lifestyle changes, as well as Tai Chi, you know, the Tai Chi methods, to create more Chi within the body. Chi is very similar to the prana of yogis when they do the pranayama techniques, and also Chi and prana are very similar to the electromagnetic frequencies of everyday physicists. For example, in traditional Chinese medicine, it's believed that the pancreas gland, the gland that produces insulin and glucagon, which controls sugar and fat metabolism, is the seat of two key emotions. And this is kind of interesting. They believed that self-esteem and self-control was associated with the pancreas. Now, addressing this gland and its emotions, however, are key in the recovery of, let's say, issues like weight issues or diabetes or high cholesterol. By getting the stability of this gland under control, losing weight, feeling healthy, one's self-esteem and in turn one's self-control will get better and better. So realizing the link between our physical well-being and our mental well-being is key to achieving optimal health. but how we think really affects how our body works. And how can you change your electromagnetic function, you may be asking? Well, there are many ways and techniques to change your electromagnetic frequency. And I've mentioned a few. Here are some of the internal, inside techniques: prayer, meditation, yoga, tai chi, pranayama, which is Hindu breathing techniques. And you can use external techniques such as sound therapy or the Ondamed therapy or homeopathy and bioresonance. Hypnosis and NLP and emotional freedom technique, using these techniques will aid you in changing your electromagnetic frequency. Maintaining a good electromagnetic frequency signature is based on balancing the first 4 laws. And if you can balance all 5 laws, you will be able to glimpse perfect health that comes with a balanced life, in harmony with the earth, the moon, the sun, nature, and all God's creations. And would you like to feel that experience? To be in the moment, to be in a moment of atonement, at one moment, atonement? And I'm sure you can. I've achieved that state many, many times, and so too have many of my patients. And in essence, it's about transformation and the magic that science can create. So thanks for listening, and reach out and grab the health you need to feel in order to believe. Bye for now.